and welcome to this reading. So let me just move this forward just a little bit. Before I jumped on, I got called to burn some incense. Whoa, hold on. Burn some incense, but a very particular incense. Okay, this incense is one that I bought in bulk because I love the scent of it so much. It's like so sweet. It's almost like cotton candy sweet, but it's all natural, like honey and lavender powder and stuff like that. But there's a certain sweetness in the air now, obviously. But there's a certain sweetness in the air regarding this message. And you know what's funny is before I started, I was going to lower the music. It's very loud. So there's something significant around pianos, and there's something significant around your thoughts and the ability for music to influence your thoughts. And so part of the reason why I haven't even started the message yet is cleanse the space, obviously. But something, a message wanted to come forward, or a download wanted to come forward around whoever might watch this. If you don't use incense, you might want to purchase some all-natural incense. Make sure there's no chemicals and it's not dipped or anything like that. And literally use it. Let's pretend like this is, just use this. This is your head. Literally use it around your head. And surround your head with the intention of clearing thoughts. Okay, this is for, I didn't change the cards out, but this is a reading for air signs. Okay? Before I came on there, I got a download about intrusive thoughts, having too many thoughts, or unclear thinking, and so this is to sort of help with that, okay? Very simply, you don't have to do it for too long. Don't choke yourself out and have an asthma attack with the smoke. But especially if you have long hair, if you're a female with long hair, get under that hair, right, and just do nice little counterclockwise circles upwards to help those thoughts be lifted away, okay, and cleansed away. Right. So now that we have a beautiful, delicious, sort of sweet honey lavender scent, lavender vanilla scent filling the air, let's just cleanse the space and invite some higher vibrational energies in. Higher vibrational light. And what's interesting is I just had a very, not to say interesting again, but I did just have a very interesting read for earth signs. What I find interesting about it is I was at the point of giving advice on crystals when Bloodstone came out for the third time. I did fire, water, and earth, and I shuffled the cards in between very well. And for the third time today, Bloodstone came out. And I said, it reminded me of like the blood of Jesus, being covered in the blood of Jesus. That's what literally came through. And as I said that, the app took me out of the live and made it look like I wasn't live, and was very confusing for a couple minutes to try and figure it out. But it's interesting that that strange, we'll call it a glitch, happened when I said a certain word. So something to do, obviously your air signs, right? So your strength or your weakness, depending on how you look at it, has to do with your thoughts and your words and how they impact your life, okay? And before I forget, and that could also do with music, sounds, right? I did pull a song or do a shuffle for each of the different elements. And for you guys, the song that came up on shuffle was actually, it's an orchestral song called Appalachian Spring, and it's by Aaron Copland. Okay, so your name might be Aaron, or you might know an Aaron of significance. You might be from Pennsylvania. Your favorite color might be green. The number 33 might be significant to you. And piano, you might be a piano player, you might be in an orchestra, you might be a band director, right? You might be a conductor. But the energies that I picked up from the song that sort of really wanted to come out were tides and waves and the ebb and flow of life, and the ebb and flow of energy, and the ebb and flow of abundance, okay? And that's abundance in all forms. I specifically got a refreshing and a renewing, just like what happens in spring after everything has passed and grows anew. I get that sort of uplifting feeling, but specifically growth, discovery, the color green, so healing, and new money. Okay, so hopefully that resonates with somebody, one of you air signs here. And I like to say it in a certain way, so Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Let's get into the cards and see what Spirit wants to come out and say. I have a timer here for just under 15 minutes, just so that I don't ramble on forever. I've been pretty good with keeping to that. But keeping the messages pretty vague to see like whatever wants to come out, keeping it very open, okay? For air signs, please, whoever might come across this video, the strongest energies and message they need to hear. Okay? For air signs, please, the strongest energies and message. Okay? That's a lot. That's too many. We'll take those 3. We'll see if we need more. Okay? We have independence in reverse, trust in the invisible, and intuition. So what I immediately got from this is somebody's not trusting their intuition. You are aware of certain signs and synchronicities. They've almost gotten to the point of like comedy, like you can't deny it. But for some reason, and so you're aware of these synchronicities. You're aware of these larger forces at play, and you do actually trust and believe in them. But for some reason, you won't act on it. You don't want to own it. This wants to go here. You don't want to own it. Interesting. I think we need one more. Why? You don't want to. So there's like it's almost like you have an awareness of an internal power. You have an awareness of an internal strength, of a psychic knowing, of a connection to the divine, or to source energy, or to healing, or to knowledge, and you don't want to own it, even though you know it's there. Luck. That's interesting. So what I get from this is this is a very specific scenario for somebody. You and your family, your immediate family, have been extremely lucky. To the point of like I said, like it's almost comical the way that things just have worked out for you. And to a certain extent, you and your family have been completely fine with just believing that it's luck. But I'm really getting a mother figure here. There's a certain figure in your family that has an aversion to the idea of these higher powers at play in your life. They think that they're dark. They think that something weird is happening. Something weird is going on. And they're unsettled by it. They don't trust in the invisible. They don't trust in these forces in the divine. Because of their aversion to this, and because of their not wanting to accept it, there's a strong aversion to anything mystical and magical. So much so that, and I don't think it's religious, but even so much so that like when you were younger, you couldn't watch Harry Potter because that was a little too iffy or suggestive, right? But yet still, miraculous things would happen to you in your childhood and have happened to you throughout your life, and you've always sort of chalked it up to luck. But what I'm getting from this situation is when you found yourself, you've maybe gone off, left the nest, right? Gone off on your own to be independent, or tried to. And what you found is the more that you find yourself in situations that are difficult or challenging and that you struggle, there's a silence, right? the more that you find yourself in situations that you struggled in, there's a certain method that you used to connect to inner guidance that helped you through these situations. And it's a quietude method. So what I'm getting is like a yoga, or maybe you're one of those people who can like run forever and it doesn't bother you. Like running is a nirvana for you. But there's something that you've done, that you found in your independence as you separated from whatever this, I really get a mother figure, whoever this figure is in your life who saw certain miraculous and, I don't want to say paranormal, but certain occurrences as being dark. In your independence, in your free time, in your time away from this influence, you've noticed and you've intuited, you've had an inner knowing that this is way more than luck, and that you actually can use this intuition, this inner knowing, this psychic ability to see beyond and to influence things in your life for the better. And what I get is this mother figure, or this force that makes you feel uncomfortable around this invisible support network. The more distance that sort of comes between you, the stronger this person's desire is to sort of bring you back. I keep doing this. Like every time you get a little bit in the upright to have your own full opinion, your own independent thoughts on the matter, your own perspective, your independent perspective on what those miracles and those experiences really were. Sure, some of it was luck, but you have an inner awareness, you have an inner knowing, and with a trust in the invisible, you also sort of have a connection to information that not everybody has access to guidance that not everybody has access to. So I'm noticing a pattern here with the readings and the cards that want to come out and the messages that want to come out. It's about people who on the outside, the mask that they wear towards their family and their friends and in public is not overly spiritual, is not even spiritual. Maybe they might even say that they're atheists. But I keep picking up on an energy of people who are slowly becoming more and more aware of how tuned in they are, or becoming more and more aware of how supported they are, or becoming more and more aware of why things might have happened a certain way in the past, and explanations for those occurrences, we'll say. And so you're one of those people, and you're being encouraged by this message to trust that inner knowing and assert your independence from forces that might be trying to tether an idea to you. Okay? There's something about the fragrance of lavender. Maybe you use that when you, like I said, you have some sort of practice to center and quiet your mind or quiet your thoughts. Maybe you use lavender to help you relax. Maybe you use it in like a face wash or a body wash or a pillow spray or something like that. But lavender is very specific here. Whoa. Okay. I don't know. Okay, I'll just say it. So in a past life, you might have been the significance of lavender, it can be understated. So maybe right now you only use it as a pillow spray, but you need to be using it more. This is what I'm really getting from this, because it has connections to a past life, in which you either grew it, or you used it in religious and spiritual practices, or there's a very strong connection to lavender for you. And what I'm getting from this is the reason this came out in reverse is to say, if you feel bound by somebody else's opinions, if you feel bound by somebody projecting their lack of desire to learn and grow their intuition, lavender is going to help you activate your third eye, is going to clear away any calcification, is going to help you trust the downloads from your crown and help you sort of separate and free yourself and give you this independence of thought, this independence of spirit, so that you can fully trust in the invisible and in the divine. Okay, that's pretty deep. So I was going to ask 404 on the timer. That's the truth as well. And we have amethyst, which is like lavender in crystal form. Okay, trust your intuition. Hello, can't make this shit up. So I think lavender is what wants to come out and be known as something that can be helpful to whoever's seeing this message, right? But let's just grab one or two crystals as well. Okay, that one did like a cool kick flip. Angelite, hello, support is all around you. So what this is really coming to say is, hello, that intuition, those paranormal things, those miracles, that wasn't by accident. We are all around you. Your guides are here to sort of say, hey, don't forget about us. We're the ones delivering the message, right? So rely on us as well. If you can find a piece of angelite to help you connect to that higher wisdom in a soothing and calming way. So whatever ritual or meditation or yoga or whatever practice that is, if you can include an angelite bracelet or a pendant of some sort, it feels like it'll amplify those practices. And if you can anoint that pendant with lavender oil, holy crap, I just got the chills. You have like a direct phone line to the divine, which is pretty cool. 2:42 on the clock. One or two more to help this intuitive, I want to say intuitive genius, intuitive master get out of their own way. Tourmalinated quartz, which is just black tourmaline in quartz. Okay, so what this is coming out to say is, no. No. We block all outside influences. We block all things that might have you questioning your intuition. And we allow you, with clear quartz, to have the clarity of mind. We block out and protect you from anything that might try to confuse you or get in the way of your connection and communication with the divine. So tourmalinated quartz, or black tourmaline, and clear quartz, and angelite are two stones that you can use to set up those boundaries and say, hey, this is my spirituality, this is my human experience, let me explore it and form my own conclusions. Thank you very much. And just know that I have the support of what I'm getting, legions of angels and divine beings to help guide me on that path. Okay? So this is a real clear message. I don't know why I'm really focused on the alignment, but this is a very clear message from your guides to say, get out of your own way. We have so much to tell you and so many different ways to support you. Get that lavender going, get some angelite, and get into that calm, quiet state of mind. I just saw 1 minute on the timer. Get into that state of oneness with everything so that we can tell you all the amazing things that we want to share with you. Okay, so definitely channeling somebody's guides at the end there. And I'm feeling guided to just grab one little fortune for you air signs. Okay, really interesting and fun message. Different than the rest, okay? If you are into music and you're in an orchestra or a band or whatever, take the time and listen to Appalachian Spring. Listen to the whole thing and let that music, let that vibration sort of start at your root and uplift you. That's another way that I'm getting that you can sort of really tune in here. For air signs, just to close it out, fortune. For air signs, please. Oh, you don't want to use these? Okay, time's up. I'm going to give you one more time. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I was like, come on, you're not going to have me grab this deck and not pop a card. Future. You may travel or host an overseas traveler soon. Either way, great social fun awaits. Okay, that's exciting. That's exciting. Yeah, there's a certain element of your guide still being here and saying we can't wait to like not watch you because that's creepy, but we can't wait to sort of we can't wait for you to experience this future. We can't wait to experience what your life is going to be like when you are actually fully connected, when you are fully tapped in. And there's nothing to fear anymore because you are fully tapped in and you're aware. Like that's what this is coming to say. So yes, either way, great social fun exists whether you're traveling or hosting a traveler. There's a certain level of excitement for the future here. Ooh, so if I had to pick of all the signs and all of the elements, this is I would say the most exciting and uplifting message. So good for you, air signs. I'm happy for you. If you found this message helpful, please do give it a like or comment below. And I'll catch you in the next one.